I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Sunday morning. It's the 9th of February, 2025. And this is your friend, Angus Buchan, with a thought for the day. We go straight to the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to His purpose. Folks, all things. There's a greater purpose for our lives, and often we don't realize it. You know, I just think of Joseph, the man with the coat of many colors. Yes, betrayed by his brothers, sent into slavery, forgotten in the dungeon. But right through that time, the Lord was preparing him to be the second most powerful man on earth. Pharaoh was regarded as the most powerful man on earth, and he made Joseph his prime minister, but he had to go through that disastrous time. What about Moses? Some say the greatest leader that has ever lived. I'm not talking about the Lord Jesus Christ. An incredible man who could take a whole nation through a wilderness for 40 years. But what happened? He slipped up, he lost his temper, he killed a slave driver, and as a result had to flee for his life. He was definitely an adopted son of Pharaoh. He could have even become Pharaoh. But God had a greater purpose for his life, and he saved his people. What about you today? Where are you today? I'm talking to a young man or young woman who's maybe just failed university. And you say to yourself, Lord, have you forgotten me? Have you forsaken me? No, God's got another plan for your life. You'll see, maybe not immediately, but you'll see later. Maybe I'm talking to a farmer who's just gone bankrupt, and he was so big and so successful, and he cannot understand why. Maybe God took the farm away from you in order to save your family, because you were spending no time at home, and you were losing your family. Now all of a sudden your family has become the most precious thing that you have. We don't know what God's purposes are, but one thing we do know is at the end of the day, it always works out for the good of those who love the Lord and who are called according to His purposes. So what must you do? You must carry on with where you are at, and God will turn it around for you. He's done it for me. Jesus bless you, and goodbye.